Hey guys, I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope your summer has been awesome. I literally cannot believe there's only like 30 days left of summer, which is crazy to me. I've been spending a lot of my summer fostering kittens, like this little one right here. And I'm honestly thinking about keeping this little guy. He's so cute. He's only 1 pound. I had to weigh him today because when they're 1.5 to 2 pounds, they go and get neutered. And then after that, I'm done fostering them. He's my little buddy. He's so cute. I've been calling him Leo. At first I called him Thor, but now I call him little Leo because he was born as a Leo. He's so cute. He's probably gonna be jumping around over here. Anyway, I wanted to make a video today to talk about something I get lots of questions on, and that is how I can work from home and how I'm able to sustain myself, how I'm able to live alone and make enough money to enjoy life. I want to talk to you guys about all the different ways I make an income and kind of how I got my foot in the door doing that. So let's get into it. Okay, so first off, a little backstory. I, after college, got a job as a project manager at a marketing agency, and they were completely startup, so I was able to kind of dabble in a lot of different positions there, and that's when I kind of found out that graphic design was my passion. So I really just dove in. I taught myself honestly everything. I just went on Adobe Illustrator. Well, actually, I went on Adobe Photoshop mostly, and learned a lot of tricks and trades of the graphic designer world, made lots of logos, and that kind of became my niche. So I was lucky enough to be in a position where I could try different things, but that was my first foot in the door of graphic design. So after that, that company actually went under and they were no longer existing, so I ended up having to go off on my own to find something new or to figure out my next path in life. So that was actually like a super scary situation, but it was probably one of the best situations I could have had because I was forced to honestly make money on my own. So I started freelancing a lot, and I met some people here and there that I just met in person, or I had told a friend that I do graphic design and then they told their bosses. So I had about 2 clients that I was in connections with, that I made websites for, logos for, and did some photography for them, and just kind of overall was just like taking every opportunity I could get. So I realized I can't survive off only 2 clients. I was still really new to the industry, so my pricing was pretty low. But I went on to Upwork, and I'm sure you guys have probably heard about this. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before, but Upwork saved my life, like swear to God. I went on there and I just applied. I made a goal of myself to apply to like 10 to 12, sometimes 20 jobs a day. I was so desperate to make some money. So I was applying to logo design, Photoshop editing. They have all types of jobs on there. So I was applying a lot. And don't get discouraged, because I know that the first couple weeks I didn't get any requests for jobs, so I just kept doing different like ways of applying to them. I even added a video to my profile, and I just really perfected that area of my life at that time. My next path was a corporate job, and I quickly learned I cannot sit in a cubicle. It wasn't even a cubicle, I just could not sit there 8 to 5 o'clock. I literally will go stir crazy. Like, I cannot sit there all day long and just stare at a computer. Like, my eyes can't handle it, my body can't handle it. So I only lasted there for maybe 4 months, 5 months maybe. But that also was an awesome opportunity because I met a couple people there that actually reached out to me today. So I'm telling, the whole point of this is to take every opportunity you can, and don't be afraid to say yes, even if it's something that you don't know how to do. Learn along the way, and amazing things can happen. I left the corporate job because I received a phone call from my dad's really good friend that he's kind of an entrepreneur himself. He starts a lot of different companies, and he needed someone to come on and do some graphic design work for him. Meanwhile, I'm still on Upwork, so while I'm at this corporate job, I was like doing Upwork things on the side, doing the corporate stuff, and like it was kind of a mess. I was all over the place, but I was just like so motivated to find an opening and a path to where I didn't have to sit there for 8 hours a day. So I got a call from him and he asked me to join the team, and I was going to be going on full-time for them, and I was able to work remotely. So honestly, it was a miracle, and I feel like I was practicing the law of attraction at the time because I was already acting as if the corporate job, I knew that it was just a little stepping stone into something really awesome. So the whole time I was there, I was really positive. I took it all in. I met a lot of people. I met one of my really good friends, and overall, it was an awesome opportunity as well. This is a really long story. I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure that I had multiple streams of income and that I also was growing and not staying stagnant. I actually received a text from a guy I met at the corporate office, and he had a realtor friend that would need Facebook advertising and video editing and graphic design. So I was like kind of skeptical. I've never worked with a realtor, but I stuck to my motto of saying yes, and I ended up getting her as a client, and she was my very first high-paying client. So I have her as a client, and from her, I've also met some other realtors that have asked for my help. Connections is like a huge point. Connections are everything. Like, put yourself out there. I know it can be scary, and I know that sometimes you might think you can't do it, but once you do really well for one person, like that spreads. Even if it's a big city, like I feel like it spreads no matter what if you're doing good. Now that I have that niche in my ballpark, that's a really awesome niche. So I wanted to mention too that like realtors are everywhere in this world. So maybe try reaching out to realtors. You could do their graphic design, their video editing, their Facebook ads. They need a lot of help because they're busy showing homes and, you know, helping with their loans and helping with everything like that. So realtors are an awesome little niche to get into if you're a graphic designer or a marketing person. So in order to get more clients, I know that connections is my #1 tip, but put yourself out there. You have to honestly just be like, hey, this is me. I am a designer. I can help you. I can make everything you have 100 times better. So I started adding some art pieces to my Facebook profile, and Facebook I honestly think is really key, as well as Instagram. I changed my whole Instagram profile to show my portfolio pieces, and I get so many ow buddy, that hurts. I get a lot of people reach out to me on Instagram for like resumes or logo designs or all of the above. So share your work everywhere. Okay, so now I'm gonna go kind of into the passive income area, because some of these things I literally don't even look at or check until the end of the month. So my #1 source of passive income is Udemy. Udemy is awesome. You literally just make a course on whatever you are an expert in, post it. You can make as many courses as you want, and they have advertising and promotions for you. So I already have like 20 students in my course, and that makes me like $5 to $10 a student. So it was a slow start. I only made like maybe $5 the first month, but there has been some months where I make 20 to 40 bucks. And then my other passive income is Rover. This is so random, but I'm sure as you guys can tell, I love animals. I just love taking care of fluffy, cute little friendly things. So I was like, why am I not on Rover? Like, I work from home and I get lonely sometimes, and animals just like brighten my day. First lady just dropped her dog off, and I just had him stay here with me for like 4 days, and I made a good 150 off of that, 200 maybe. So it's really awesome. I mean, it's kind of an awesome situation right now for me because I don't have a pet of my own. Currently, I have Rover, Udemy. I have set my schedule so that I only allow like 2 to 3 logo design requests per month. Sometimes I don't even get 3 requests a month. Usually it's just like 2 a month. It's been that pretty consistently, but I don't like to go past 3 because I know that that's my limit of when I'll get overwhelmed. But I made a goal with myself to get 2 clients on top of my full-time job that will pay me monthly. I wanted to move away from an hourly rate to a monthly rate because then I knew I have a promised income. So the biggest things I would like you guys to take away from this video is to, number one, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. You have to do that if you want to make connections, if you want to really grow your brand. Put yourself out there. That means posting on all social media platforms, reaching out to those clients that you really want to work with. Number two, sign up for freelancing websites if you really need some extra income. And on those freelancing websites, make sure you make your profile stand out from everyone else through videos, pictures, portfolio pieces, everything like that. Three, you can make a passive income by doing some courses and teaching things. Udemy is an awesome one that I recommended. And hold on, he's jumping in my plant. Number four, sign up for Rover. If you like animals, you can go walk dogs and you can make an easy 100, 200 a month. And then number 4 or 5, can't remember, but is to create something and sell it. It could be anything, honestly. It could be jewelry, pieces, blankets, whatever you like to do. And sell it on a website or on Etsy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This little one has been biting my little hand and it kind of hurts. I'm trying to teach him not to do that, but he has no little friend to play with. So he kind of treats me as his friend, but it really hurts. And you need to stop. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, I would love it if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. And let me know if there's any other questions you guys have or anything that you guys do to make a passive income. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or week, whenever you're watching this.